What's this one sound like?
Oh, well, gosh, tell me about it. Tell me about the best thing you like about your radio.
Oh, well, it's kind of new. It's a FTDX-101D, and I've got a $15, literally a $15 karaoke microphone on it from the 7th Street Flea Market down here in Louisville, Kentucky. And I'm on a AL80B running about 1,000 watts into a full wave 40-meter single band dipole with reflector screens underneath it, about 28 feet underneath the antenna. And by the way, the name is Brock, not Obama. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, and it calls KK4CZ.
Hello, Brock.
Well, hello there, Don.
What you know, man?
I was just sitting around here looking like this, making radio waves.
I'm going to let you get back with Jim. Hello, Jim. N4XRP. Just wanted to wave at you.
Hello, Don. Sounding good, bud. And Brock, now I got to ask you, what radio is that you're running?
This is the FTDX-101 Delta.
Delta, roger, man. Sounds really good. And you're a show-off on that microphone, man. I mean, of all the microphones, of all the worlds that you could have gotten, you just lucked up on that one. That one's got really nice frequency response, Roger.
Yeah, and it's gold, and I don't know, there's not a name on it, in it, around it. I've got a, puff thing on the front. What do you got? Plus. What do they call that? Plosies. So it doesn't do any Pelosi's or Nancy Pelosi's. So so that's exactly where it's at. It is from the 7th Street Flea Market, and I got it from Colonel Clank.
Roger. Well, it's just beautiful. No noise, just ultra quiet. I think you really like the recording there, Brock. And but that windscreen could be a little bit better, because I did hear some rips. I know you were pushing it, but you might think about maybe another windscreen, a little heavier windscreen. I think would maybe do a better job, Roger. But that's my opinion.
Oh yeah, well I trust your opinion. Well, okay, now there I'm about 6 inches from it. That's right on top of it, and there's 6 inches from it, and you can hear Debbie in the background, I think. Let me turn the mic gain down just a little bit so she doesn't come in there. There we go. I think that'll eliminate her somewhat. There you go. And I had the mic gain up too high. Let's see what I was sitting on about 40. Now it's 27, 28. And I've got the AMC. Is that right? That's that AMC thing. AMC out sitting on 30. And you can still hear her in the background. The reason is because the microphone's pointing right at her, and she's on the other side of the room. Oh, well.
Roger. Well, under normal conditions, and I didn't hear her much at all, so that mic isn't picking up very much. But, what we normally do there on that ALC is adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter is running in the sweet spot of 7 or 2/3, as you say the word audio. You become a human test tone generator. And, it's so much easier to set a mod level with a constant tone. So when you do spoken just as you would speak any other word in a QSO, you become the tone, and then it's very easy to set that ALC meter in the sweet spot of 7 or 2/3, Roger.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see. I'm sitting at 27 on the mic gain in there. Here we go. It's too far. Right there. About right there. KK4CZ.
Roger. The hardest part about that is to say that level as a conversational level. The tendency is, for most people, the first time they do it, it's too hot. They set it too hot because they're not familiar with getting that word down to a QSO level for setting that level, Roger.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I was kind of accentuating it, but I'm watching it, and it's going anywhere between 5, 6, 7. There's a 9, audio 9, and but now you got to be real careful with the 101Ds and the what else? Let's see, the FTDX-10. And Lou will tell you about those. He's familiar with them, but you got to be real careful, or you'll splatter. If you set these radios up the wrong way, you'll have whiskers on either side of the signal there. And I might have some. I might be driving the amp just a little on the hard side. I probably need to back it off, because it's doing about 1,000 watts. Probably just need to be doing about 800 out of it. But so yeah, here I won't say anything. Listen, you'll hear Debbie. Listen. Well, she's not saying nothing now. She's not saying anything. Oh boy, that's something. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, so, what we normally do is suggest that folks run the transmit bandwidth at a 100 to 2900. Now, this is really important. Set that bandwidth, transmit bandwidth at 100 to 2900, and that lets your transmitter be all that it can be in the top end of the audio spectrum, but gives you just a slice of daylight before you're into somebody else's conversation. So the magic number it's called wide 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. Roger?
Yep, that's, hang on. Let me get it, okay. Now, that's 100 to 2900. I was sitting at, what was I sitting at here? Let me see, wait a minute. You're right, and I was sitting at 200 to 2800. 200 to 2800. So now I'm at 100 to 2900.
Yes, sir, and it's amazing what that wide frequency response makes for the syllabic range, the upper range of the audio. Because what happens is when you start in those lesser resolutions, like 207 to 700, 727, or 400 to 2500, you're just rolling off the top end of your audio spectrum, and that is where all of the intelligibility remains as far as in the upper audio spectrum, and all that information is just so important. So that's why we suggest that one run in that 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth, and then just give you a slice of daylight before you're into somebody else's conversation. Roger?
Roger that. Now, just for giggles, I went from 400 to 2600, and that's 400 to 26, and then there's, right there, I just went from 100 to 2900 as I was talking.
Oh, yes, sir. Excellent example, Brock. Just beautiful. And if anybody had any doubts, they should check out that recording. It was just so graphic, a shift in audio capabilities. When you went to that 100 to 2900, it was just like you walked through the door, Roger.
There you go. Now, this is 50 to 3050, and y'all don't want to be there for sure. But I'll go back to 100 to 2900, and then there's, right there's 400 to whatever I said, 2600. Yeah, 26, and there's 300 to 2700 right there, and then here's 200 to 2800, and then there's 100 to 2900.
Yes, sir. And I'm sitting here copying the mail on my 7300, which is down to 100 cycles on receive. So I'm copying all of what you're putting out, man. And it's just that wide mode is just beautiful.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But literally, and I can't talk too much longer. My voice is kind of crackling and giving up. I've almost got a cold, but I don't, But I think Don's in there, and I believe I think I heard Lou number 1 or 2. Number 2. Is that Lou 2? Lou 2, I believe it is. He's a good friend over there where you're at. And so I'm going to get out of here, Jim, and I'm just going to keep everything as it is. And I might get a denser Aunt Nancy Pelosi cover. Pelosi's, Plosives, Pelosives, like explosives, plosives. All right, so we'll say 73, and we'll catch you later. We might get a different plosive cover. KK4CZ.
Roger, Brock. Gosh, that mic, I think you just lucked out. That's all. I mean, that's all there is to it, you know. And I think, you know, if you do, hey, but you sounded really good at about 6 or 8 inches away, you know. So you be the judge. I hope you listen to it though, because it really sounded great. 73, sir. Catch you later. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.